Maybe,
yes,
not.
we've got it, we're recording.
So I've done it for a rushed one, so yeah, I could be a little bit convoluted. If I forget anything that happened last time, feel free to pipe in at the end. So last time on the Deicide War, the party arrived at the Banner Accord as the sun had just gone down. A crowd had gathered in the town square to witness the whipping and exile of a man accused of god worship. Vutha, following the stricken man out of town to find out what had happened. Apparently, the bloke had healed his friend after he'd fallen into the highly acidic ocean. And sometime later, his friend had spilled the beans while drunk, leading to the fellow being arrested and punished for his crimes. Continuing on, as the party split apart a little bit, you delivered the cartload of lumber to Bilious Wayfarer at the shipwrights and collected the promised 50% from Walio. Being dragged along to one of the local taverns, you settled in to get some drinks, get some food, enjoy the goblin dancing and music, and talk to some of the locals about the gossip in the town, find out what had been going on. After a bit of joyous rabble-rousing, suddenly an alarm sounded. It seemed that the Briar Bay Keep was under attack and had signalled for help. So, joining Bilious on the Feathercrest, the fastest ship in the fleet, as he bragged, you sped to the rescue. Making entry when you got there through the basement, you wound your way up past some dead bodies to the main gate, where it looked like the force of defenders had been cut down and blown up. Atticus, noticing a unconscious or possibly dead man, rushed to his side, with calling out that it seemed to be his father. After reviving the stricken man and a short chat, you followed the screams of people calling for help as you rushed up to the roof, Atticus leading the way through his childhood home. Suddenly you were ambushed by 3 green-skinned and armoured figures, flooding the area in darkness to survive the attack by Atticus. The party blindly managed to cut down the attackers and made it up to the roof, where you witnessed the remaining attackers rounding up a handful of beaten and bloody people, including Atticus's brother, before they disappeared into rifts, instantly being replaced by a mob of hulking Slaad. And that's where we step off. Have I missed anything important?
I don't think so. I think it was good.
I got massive.
Oh yes. In a quick round, Tarhun Rage charged in as Atticus started rushing towards his disappeared brother and his all the various townsfolk that seem to have been kidnapped up here. And I think that is where we begin. How's this music? Got it muted. Just check the volume. So first up, initiative order, is Mr. Vutha, who is still down on that next story. What would you like to do, Vutha?
Start moving up. Gotta see the room, see where I'm going. 5. I'm dashing, by the way, so that's 60 movements, right?
Yeah, so bonus action dash or
So
movement
5,
or action dash?
6. Bonus?
Bonus action dash? No
Yeah,
dramas,
because you
so
got
just-
the extra for the rogue.
Yeah, you're
I
right.
could actually do it. I
Yep.
thought it was only bonus actions. Oh, so I could dash and then I could hide.
No.
You can use your action to hide if you like.
Interesting. Where am I now?
Down here with the rest of the party.
I just found it. I just moved myself one more square.
So you still got your action left. That's your movement bonus action.
Yeah, I may as well hide at the top of the stairs here.
No worries, roll it.
Can't see it.
That'll do it.
That'll do nicely.
That'll do nicely. As you manage to duck in underneath some of the waist-high railings that surround the rooftop of this area, you can see as you come up, you're having to like kind of blink your eyes a little bit as you can see this flaring signal fire still burning brightly. Mr. Atticus, over to you.
Blue slice chunky.
there.
Oh, hell yeah, you are. Let's roll some damage, and I shall roll some saves.
Fucking lord.
Deck save.
Do I have to roll in this as well, or you?
Nah, I made sure that it was outside the 20 foot
Okay,
range
cool.
for you.
Cool. Just making sure.
These are from the top down to the bottom. So, what's the DC for that? 15. So that's a fail, pass, and fail. So the top one takes. Let me just double check for a second. Damage resistance. So you see as the fire just washes over them, you see their skin kind of crackles, and as the fire passes over, it hasn't taken as much effect as you would have hoped. But they do seemingly take damage. So 3, 13, 7. So yeah, looking fairly unscathed, but not entirely unwounded.
Okay.
But yeah, seemingly they have resistance.
Yeah.
But they did take damage, just not full.
Kind of figured that, but it's just bulk damage to all.
Yeah. You see them just like... and just their skin like blistering before it seems to start to like seal back up together again. That's your action.
Yep. I know, in my turn.
No worries. Zolmos. No, I'm good, thank you. I got water. Yeah, why not?
Zolmos is going to... Where's my measuring tool? There we go. At this point here, where I've got it now. Can you see?
Sorry, I was just minimized. Ping it. Yep, right here. Yep.
Right there. He is going to cast Shatter.
Ooh, sexy. What's the save for that, Con?
That is con, and it is at a level 3.
That was the blue slard. 1 success. The top fella and the bottom fella. So that's 2 successes, 1 fail.
Sweet. So the 2 failed take half damage. Sorry, 2 successes take half damage.
Alright, so
1 failed
that's
takes full damage.
success, so 10, 2. Seems like they have resistance over this as they shake their heads and mostly shake it off without too much damage. But still taking some.
Interesting.
But he has failed, so he takes
Man, that was a
points damage.
fucking shocking roll for 10 damage. At 11.
Yeah, unlucky.
Hey.
Sorry, there's an extra 2, so yep. My bad. 1 second, let me take another little bit of hit points off. I missed that upcast. Any bonus action?
And using my bonus action, I will... How much inspiration have I got left? I have 2 inspirations. I'm going to start with an Inspire on Tarhun.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Fine.
And speaking of Tarhun, big fella's up. Or hulking fella's up right now. Jesus.
Oh yeah, he is. He obviously shreds off his oversized cloak, which just falls to the ground like a giant curve now, and you can see he's just got massive Tom Hardy traps, and he just starts moving forwards. The whole building's shaking as he's just full blown sprinting to this location here.
Steps on Phaedra. Hey!
The rocks rattling as you charge by. I'd say Tarhun, with your extra height from where you are, you can see down in the ocean off to the east. You can see huge white sails with this golden symbol of the celestial seal. As you can see, the maelstrom leading ahead of the rest of a smaller fleet of ships charging down on the keep, getting closer by the second.
Nice. I am. They were resistant to fire, so I am. I'm going to attack the blue slard with my whip.
Yep. That'll certainly hit. Come on, load. I flicked across to another screen and now it's being slow to come back again. No, we're back.
And
for some nice damage.
do my second attack as well on the blue slard.
Extra D4 of damage, please. for your enlarge.
You need to put that extra thingy on for people to select. Make things easier.
There you go, Sky. You can set up. You got control of his sheet. You can set up for him.
Ooh. It's going to be
I'll
all
leave it here.
over the stream, though.
Extra 3 points of damage.
Oh, hang on. Maybe not. What am I doing?
Nice. As the whip just like slashes into its skin, ripping it open. See just like bubbling ooze start to come out.
That's my second one.
An attack. Yep, that'll hit. Another.
Oh, it's already
10.
ticked on there. Should be.
Oh, the enlarge. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's already there. Yeah, it's already under that rage.
Yep.
Disregard.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not.
Back. Yeah, it just didn't say it, but yeah, so it's doing the damage.
Okay, and I'm going to turn and just backhand that red slant.
This other one right here.
yeah.
Go for it. It's just going toe to toe and just crushes down with this Morning Star backhanding across this Slaad's face. As some of his teeth just get ripped out and scatter across the floor.
And I'm going to be like, you want to be big? I'm big. No one's bigger than the big dog.
Just going toe to
Gosh.
toe against this thing.
Sure thing.
And just hear in your head just this weird. Movement, action, bonus action. Derek is up.
1 second. At the start, you said something about music. I'm not hearing any music. I don't know if you did it or didn't.
Is other people hearing musics?
I am.
Yes, I am.
Turned it up a little
Interesting.
bit. Have you muted the tab?
Nope. I'll have a look in case it's turned itself off randomly.
Yeah, should be able to hear it. I'll turn up really loud in case the volume's funny.
I can.
Oh,
yeah,
jeez.
like,
Okay.
whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did you hear that, Troy?
Oh, I don't have it. It's all good.
Okay, I've deafened everyone
I can
else.
survive.
Alright, sneaky little moonbeam. I like it.
So, Derek is going to upcast it
Ooh,
as a
tasty.
level 3 for now. And it will be 60 foot from here right on this guy. So, like, right in between. So, it should hit all
Yep.
3.
You just shift that bad boy around. I'll allow it. So I've been shortcutting him anyways. So I'll allow it.
Yep, so it doesn't do anything now, doesn't it? It's at the end of their turn or the beginning of their turn.
Right.
Beginning of their turn or when they
Yep.
move into it for the first time on their turn.
Yep.
Should have done that
So
earlier.
then Derek will
And concentration.
5, 10, 15. Move there. That is his turn for now.
Monsieur Vharik, you're up.
Not liking frog people, you will rage. Run in and bravely hide behind Tarhun. And launch a
You mean
javelin.
back up, Tarhun?
Yeah,
That's what
that's
you're
it.
doing.
Back up Tarhun. This one here.
Yep.
And I throw a javelin at it.
Go for it. Swing and a miss as you're trying to work your way around Tarhun, and just hits the ground between its legs and scatters to a halt, slamming into the barricades over here. Second one, as you rip it out, manage to readjust your aim and slam home. No flame tongue on that bad boy though, but 8 piercing. The Divine Fury, is that only melee or is it? Let me just have a quick look.
Your weapon strikes or
I think it's good. I'm just making sure it's not just
a weapon
melee.
attack.
Yep,
Just
no,
says
that's good.
weapon attack.
That is.
Sorry, I take the flame tongue off.
Where's my damage? -8 for the normal, -2 for raging, and -5 radiant. I see just a flash of light come from behind you, Tarhun, near where Vharik and Phaedra are. As it slammed, this javelin slams into the Slaad, and you see this just white crackling energy shatter away from the point of impact.
What happened?
As you see a javelin slam into the Slaad in front of you.
Oh, just from somewhere?
From Vharik. You saw Vharik throw
Oh, Vharik.
the
Okay,
javelin.
yep. Sorry, I kind of cheated that one.
Boom, boom, boom. Happy to stay there, Vharik?
So I can get to.
No worries. Right, Blue Slard, top of the turn. He has to make a... What type of roll was it, Tomo?
It's a con, and he needs to beat 16. I know it says 15, but his moon sickle gives him +1.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, roger. Ooh, that's a strong fail.
So,
what's the damage on that bad boy?
Because he's upcasted as well, it's an additional D10. So it is 3d10. So at level 3.
Roll that bad boy. Ooh, 21 points of damage. You see this Slard's skin start to crackle and blister away. 21. Beautiful. But as you see, it's starting to step off, kicking through the flaming sphere just next to it. It will take a little bit of damage coming through there. We also see, as he steps away from the moonbeam, his skin starts to seal back closed again. Some of the wounds that he took from the flames and the moonbeam starting to close up.
Is he within my striking range?
Yeah, he's right next to you.
Can I have a hit because I got Sentinel?
You sure can. He's also going to take a little bit of fire damage as he like stomps through the massive burning. Oh, that's a nice crit.
I didn't put the flame tongue on. Sorry.
Yep, roll your flame tongue as well.
I'll just do 2d6.
That'd be 4d6.
Oh,
So that was a crit.
4d6.
Yep, so roll another 2d6 on top of that. Right, so let's do the flame damage first, which is 16 half to 8. Oof, big damage. And then 22. Jesus. Oh, as he steps into your range, you just slash him down, and he reels backwards with a massive wound carved up the side of his body. Well, he really didn't like that. He was focusing on the big fella next to you. But yeah, he really did not appreciate that at all. He can't move any further this turn, unfortunately, due to Sentinel. So let's see if he can bite your head off. Seems like a good idea, doesn't it?
Tarhun knows all about the things we've told him, haven't we?
Not sure. But that's a strong 17 points of piercing damage to Vharik.
Yep.
Halved to, what's that, 8?
Yep.
He just chomps down into Varrik's shoulder. Second attack as his claws come up tall, still trying to rip apart you with his teeth. Jams his claws into you. 16 to hit.
Missed.
And third attack. Ooh, that one hits. For 14 points of damage, half to 7. And I need you to make a con save.
Is that against me?
Nah, Vharik. He was going to attack Tarhun, but Vharik pissed him off with that hit. Ooh, yep, that's a fail. So you feel as this claw just like jams into your flesh, your whole body just pulses with just weird, horrific energy. And that won't work.
Never mind.
And that is the end of his turn. And you cannot regain hit points. Red Slard. Let's go. This bad boy first. You see once again some of those wounds that he'd taken. The javelin plops out onto the ground next to him as some of his wounds heal up. And he is going to... Damn it. Sorry, let me roll my... was it dex save? Con save?
Con. 16.
Beautiful. Just makes it, so half damage. So 5 points of damage. He is going to get out of the moonbeam here and attack Tarhun. So first up, bite. Num-nums. For 9 piercing damage, as he just chomps into one of your forearms and comes around with his claws. Whoops. What am I doing? Cancel. Stop doing that. Yeah. Yep, good. At advantage. And second attack while we're at it. What's your armor class? 17. So both hit. So 5 points of piercing on the first, 9 points of piercing half down to 4 on the second. And could you please make for me 2 Constitution saving throws?
Is that Tarhun or me?
Yeah, Tarhun. Druv. Is Druv gone?
Are you on mute?
Dravens!
Not muted.
Sky, can you make 2 con saves for him, please?
Con saves?
This one is going to like stumble up and just crunch his way over the top of the battlements. He's going
Sorry,
to bear
loading
down
up. Con,
over the top of you, Phaedra.
con saves. Normal.
Yep.
1.
Ooh, yep, that's failed. Don't worry about it. Roll in a second.
Oh.
And Phaedra, you take 6 points of piercing damage as you're distracted by Tarhun. The Slaad comes up and just chomps into your side, trying to reef you off the roof. Then he's going to make a couple of attacks.
-6, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Well.
Ooh, and crit. You take 5 points of piercing from 1 claw attack.
Me?
Yep.
So another 5?
Yep.
5. Yep.
And then a crit on the second for 15 points of piercing.
Oh boy.
And I need you to make 2 con saves, please.
Oh shit. 15.
Roll it.
Hang on. 2 con saves, you said.
Yep. 1 good.
Ooh.
2 good.
I don't want to
As
go through that
you
experience
feel that
again.
familiar feeling of the crawling sensation just slipping inside of your body
Get it out before
as you
Derek gets
just
to me.
tear away. And you see one of the tadpoles like half in that wound that the claw left, and you just like jam it away and it flops down to the ground in front of you. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Tarhun, you can make an attack of opportunity.
Hey, what?
30.
Is he climbing over the roof? I get to hit him too? No.
Let me just check his movement.
He's out of
no,
my
he's still in your
nose
range right
there,
now.
yeah.
As you see him look up and see the other people coming up the stairs, and he just starts drooling and slathering. It starts to charge in your direction. Sky, can you make a roll for Tarhun, please?
Another con?
No, an attack roll.
Oh, attack roll. Oh, yeah, sorry. What's he
Go with
using?
his whip, because he was using that in his as his main attack. Actually, no, because the whip is still in range. So with his Morning Star, please.
Oh, hang on. I gotta
Now,
cancel-
while he's doing
cancel
that,
Morning Star.
this other red Slaad is going to make his con save against Moonbeam,
Is it at advantage? No.
which saves. No, straight roll, Sky.
Yep, done.
Oh, yep, that hit. For what's that? 17. 17. Yep, minus 17 points of damage. That's a good hit. As he smashes him over the top of your head, Phaedra, Tarhun just bludgeon this Slaad across the side of the head. Tomo, could you please roll some more damage from this Moonbeam, please? He does make the save, but he'll take half.
It is boom. Come on, max damage.
Come on, half a 30, still good. Ah,
That's not bad damage. Not too bad. Is that 17?
17.
Full. But he also heals up a little bit as well. Alright, that fire is kind of really in the way, isn't it? He doesn't particularly appreciate that. 5, 10, 15. Was that 20?
Is he going to eat the people?
no,
30?
he's coming after us. He's coming after this.
Yep.
And he is going to try to make a jump.
Badge check to see if the roof collapses.
Make a jump. It's going to be hilarious when he falls.
Giant slide on a shingle roof. He's going.
15, that'll do it.
Lies.
He scrabbles on the tiles for a second, almost slipping off, tearing his way up. in front of you and Derek, but that was his action to dash that far.
Shit.
As you just up onto the roof in front of Zolmos and Derek.
shit.
Calliope, over to you.
Alrighty. Let me just look. So Calliope will go 5, and then she'll go up.
Oh yeah, she's still down there.
1 second.
I forgot about that.
Be like, what the
Okay, I'm just
fuck?
trying to
Stay down there.
drag you up. Calliope pops her head up and goes, nope, and goes back down
Yeah,
again.
it's
5, 10, 15, 20. 25. And fuck, they're close. She's going to cast Lightning Bolt.
Ooh, okay.
So
Which line on these 2 red ones?
Yeah,
Whereabouts
so-
casting?
I will angle it so that I am not hitting Derek and I am not hitting Vharik.
Yep. Beautiful. You want to describe that bad boy as I roll?
Calliope will go up there, see that it's quite dire, and then you'll see her hair start to raise and get a bit staticky
Ooh.
as she's reading her book. First time she's turned to this page since she's written it in, and she'll utter the yep, it's verbal, somatic, and material, and then boom, just lightning just comes from her hand and shoots out in a straight line
With
towards
a
the 2 Slaads.
crack of the lightning just
Sweet.
shattering the air around. These 2 creatures didn't even see her coming, and last second they turn and glance, and just lightning slams into the Slaad in the front, just ripping a hole through its chest, punching out through the other side into the second one, both failing miserably, even though they have advantage. So give me some sweet damage.
Holy.
Holy Jesus!
Fuck yeah.
Lightning.
Oh no.
But you do see, as the lightning passes through, the hole does start to almost like cauterize closed, seeming to not take the full brunt as it doesn't stay as open as you would hope. Taking half damage. But still, not bad damage nonetheless. Ouchies.
Bilious.
10, 15, 20, 25. Yep, so that's her movement done. Bonus actions. She doesn't really have any. That's her turn.
Over to Mr. Bilious. He's like, "Yar, the fuck are these giant froggy things? They don't belong in the oceans." He's going to bonus action attempt to hide.
Come on, Bilious, don't fuck us here, mate.
Why doesn't he have? He'll do it. Plus an extra 4 on top of that one, which he didn't mark up for some reason. Sorry, 3 on top. As you see him duck down behind some of the barricades here.
Oh, we don't see
He
him.
can't.
He's so
Well, you
fucking
don't see him
dead.
because he just ducks down out of sight. Oh, he can't quite get around to there.
Is Bilious a pirate rogue? Is that what
Yar, he may be a pirate rogue. And suddenly pops up next to you, Zolmos. He's like, Yar! And just leaps and jams with one of his hands.
He's gonna use
His-
a
His hook.
yeah, fuck yeah, Bilious. I'm like, yeah, Bilious!
Plus an extra. Not bad. So you see him just like, Yar! And just leaps up with his, very, very nimble on his peg leg. Just jams his hook into this Slaad's hide, just rips it down, and he's like, get away from my crew. For, what's that?
I
13
was
points
just
of
thinking
damage.
last episode, I went to him, you're not very sneaky, Bilious.
And he looks around madly, he's like, Yar, that may have been a bad idea. I think he's pissed. Phaedra, over to you.
Well, Super Saiyan Freya, Phaedra, she goes off.
Oh no.
Oh, Phaedra's raging out.
Yep.
Suddenly, just like, there's a flash of light behind you, Tarhun. As you turn, you can see these just glittering incorporeal wings erupt from Phaedra's back.
Alright, so she's going to fly, but not out of reach of the Slaads.
So just hovering at kind of 5 foot off the ground sort of thing.
What's their reach? 10 for their claws? No, I don't know.
5 feet.
Oh, okay, yeah.
They're pretty big and hulking, but they're not actually that tall because they're quite like
okay, yeah.
bending over. Right now, Tarhun is like over the top of them.
Yeah, so she'll float, so she'll essentially like try and fly eventually. Okay, so Radiant Soul. I can't do 2 bonus actions.
Nope.
So, yep, I'm just confirming. This one here, she's going to take a swing at. Actually, hang on. She's going to float over here, getting that one reaction
Roger.
from Mr. Dude.
Yep, that'll hit.
Well, bugger.
Give me a con save, and you take 8 piercing.
Okay, hang on. I'm just going to do this at advantage.
Yep, that's right.
Con save.
Yep, you're good.
And 8.
And that's 9 points of damage as you just fly over the top and just jam your axe down as he's distracted by Mr. Tarhun.
And that is me.
That is you.
That is me.
All right, back to the top of the round, Mr. Vutha.
Pen.
Right, so Vutha's been seeing all these healing giant frogs. He's getting suspicious as some sort of magical fire that's healing them. So,
They healed last time we fought them.
nah, something's weird. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. But he's going to put... I need to change tools. He's going to put an arrow into that one because it's conveniently close.
Go for it. You're currently hidden.
I am. Sneaks attacks.
Sneak. At advantage, roll again.
Advantage? Okay. Then.
Yeah, because you're hidden. Whenever you're hidden, you get advantage because they don't see you coming.
Doggly.
Yep,
bit
I'll hit.
nicer.
I'm going to take top damage, though, because that was the first one you rolled.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'll
allow it.
Is that 13 points of damage? Quick maths.
Yep.
Okay.
Checks out.
Sure, checks out. Nice, this arrow just thuds into one of his sides. That's your action.
Heals up. Yep. Stealth.
Ooh, and you dive back. So you have to move a little bit to dive back down into the stairs. As he looks up, you're nowhere to be seen. Atticus.
I will pass. She'll touch on this one, but I'll use my last sorcery point to make it a twin spell to hit that one as well.
Ooh, tasty.
Nice.
Roll them.
Spells. So is it 2 rolls, is it?
Yep, 2 separate rolls. So let's go close one first. Ooh, yep, that'll hit. -8, and he will not be healing.
And then roll again.
Ooh, good rolls. 7, and also not healing. You just see Atticus reach out in both of his hands and arms turn skeletal for just a split second before they just erupt out, jamming into this frog's mouth and throat, and just starting to like tear their way free as the other hand goes and starts to like rip into this frog's eyeball, just trying to claw it out of its head. Anything else?
Nah,
No good?
Nah,
Stand there.
I'm happy. There's people in my way.
No worries, Mr. Zolmos.
Zolmos is going to pull out his
Busted.
bagpipe and cast. Yeah, this one. Dissonance Whispers on the one right next to me.
Roger. What's that? Wisdom save?
A wisdom save.
Advantage.
15.
Ooh, that's a strong fail.
Woo.
Right.
You did it!
Look, that's the second time
You
he's
did it.
ever
You
hit
did it.
Ever hit with his attack. Hey, I wanna use it. What are you doing? Oh yeah. I'm only using it at level 1. 12,
Is that 12
Psychic
points of
damage.
psychic? Nice.
and he has to run away from Derek and myself.
He's going to try to turn around and jump back the way he came.
What?
Oh,
he
jeez.
can just walk. Okay.
No, because he came charging over here straight towards you, and suddenly, as he got up next to you, his whole brain is just like...
Yeah.
So he's
So
trying to make
he's-
this
The
jump.
bagpipe.
Yeah, just running
Turn and
from the
try to-
bags.
Leap back out of the way again.
And that gives Bilius, Derek, and myself an attack of opportunity, I believe.
Sure does.
So,
This is a little bit less range. He's gonna try to use his rapier. Ooh, swing and a miss.
I'll use my rapier as well. Swing and a miss?
I believe. Nope, that hits.
Oh, yeah.
Just hits.
Zolmos.
And Derek as well.
Mr. Derek with his moonsicle.
Moonsicle for pool kids.
Swing and a miss. So Zolmos says, is his brain just like see blood start to come out of this creature's like tiny little pinprick-sized ear holes, and he's clawing his head, leaps, and he just jammed this sword into his back as he rushes away.
Yeah.
He's allowed
and,
to come back on his next turn, isn't he? Yeah, I think it was just his reaction to run, wasn't it?
Yeah, he has to waste his reaction doing that. He's allowed to just
Yep.
do whatever he wants next turn.
So Zolmos gets
beautiful.
MVP.
We'll see if he
well,
lives through
yeah.
this.
And then I'm
That was
going
action,
to...
bonus action.
Well, if he used his full movement to get away, I'm going to just back up just slightly. So only
Just a
one
smidge.
can reach me. And I'm still keeping Atticus in behind me.
Beautiful. Mr. Tarhun is up.
One thing you have never known about Tarhun is that
Oh no.
as a dragon / lizardy type of creature, he really hates amphibians. And so he's just gonna
Oh, he's racist.
So,
just start
yeah.
tearing into this blue slard directly
one? Go for it.
recklessly because he's lost the plot.
Okay.
Do it. Let's go as Tarhun just hulks out and just goes batshit insane against this blue slard. Ascended.
Oh,
Not going
racist
to
is
get
gonna agree.
you.
So many racists.
You are way too old.
Yep. First one hit. 10. Next attack. That is another hit.
Nice.
This slide is now starting. You can
question,
see his
sorry.
skin being like flayed off the bones. He's looking pretty miserable with himself
Is-
right now.
Just a question: is the whip doing more damage because it's magical than the?
Nah, the normal weapons seem to be biting into the flesh of these creatures just fine as well. The last morning star, roll again, just one more in case you have, because you had advantage on that last one too. I'll take the top damage just in case you crit. Nah, cool. And what was that? Another 14 points. Oof. It's a whole buttload of damage. He did not appreciate that.
Yeah, Tarhun is just super angry. He really hates gods and frogs.
It's canon.
It's all good
100%.
because he
And
hasn't
yeah,
noticed
also
Phaedra
hates
apparently.
God.
Flying around.
This slide here is looking beat to shit. His like skin is just being raked off the bones by this onslaught of strikes from Tarhun. Anything else? Movement?
And the last thing I'm going to do is yell at the top of my lungs, which is massive because I'm obviously now huge, in the most booming voice. Take down the blue frog!
Over to Monsieur Derek.
Derek is going to listen to what he said and will move the moonbeam. Where is it? Let's go. If he puts it here, does it hit both? Nah, if he's just going to do
not
it, yeah, he'll just do
quite,
it
I'm gonna
straight on
say,
top.
yeah.
That's all right.
Full focus down on this slide.
And then he's going to produce flame and shoot 35 feet. Needs to be 30 foot. So he will. Oops. Go down.
I'm just stealing your page for a second.
Bump.
Cool. Carry on.
Will produce flame on this top one.
No worries. Make your attack roll. Was that action or bonus action?
That is. Oh,
I think they're
true,
both
it's
an
an
action.
to move it.
'Cause,
You're
yeah, he did have a
right.
flame before when he was downstairs, but he did throw it. I'm pretty confident.
Yes.
Oh, so it's an action to move the moonbeam.
Yeah.
It is,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh.
So then I won't do that.
That's
it's
a
an action.
pain.
He could shapeshift if he wants.
Not yet. Saving that for.
I have moments.
Yeah. So. 5, 10, 15,
Oh.
25.
Oh,
I'll go
I
there.
think I have advantage on my con saves.
Why is that?
My evocations.
No, that's only for your concentration checks.
Oh, okay, yeah. Cool.
If you read it.
Yeah, sorry.
Stand there.
That'll be his turn.
No worries. Monsieur Vharik.
The blue slad. First hit, I'm gonna go against this red frog.
Do it.
Recklessly.
That'll miss, sorry. That's a terrible roll. You just go for a swipe into its shin and it just brings its weird clawed foot up and the blade just slices down underneath, skittering across the flagstone of the ceiling.
The next one against
Second.
the blue frog.
Blue frog. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Oh.
Yeah, even with that flame damage halved, as you see the sword skate across the flagstones underneath, it just kicks up these just bright flaming sparks that just twist around. You see him climb up Vharik's arm. He turns up and just jams his flaming long sword up with just a burst of white radiant energy. This frog's eyes just explode and it slumps down on the ground, unmoving.
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
Vharik, give me an insight check.
Right, that's the second crit you got. Nice.
Too bad
What you
he's
got?
not a paladin.
You're just lost in the moment. Movement or bonus action?
I will move to here.
I'm going to say if you want to move to there, you're going to have to move in range of this slard. Because you're having to essentially move into this square if you go square at a time.
I'll stay in range.
Stay there, roger. Blue slide would be up, except his eyeballs have exploded and he's most certainly squelched. Red slide is up. So let's go from the top, shall we? This fella didn't appreciate you attacking him, so he's going to heal a little bit. And then he's going to try to bite your face.
Wait, didn't he have a chill touch on him?
Oh yes,
Yeah.
thank you very much. He will not heal. He will
Yeah.
try to bite Vharik's face.
No, don't do that.
Oh no. That's a swing and a miss.
He looks too constipated
Pause.
because he's trying
Oh,
to heal.
come on.
Yeah, don't do that.
Third claw attack. There we go. That's what we want.
Saved it
11
up
points
for
of
that.
piercing, halved to 5. And I need you to make a con save, please.
Oh, no.
Ooh, that's not great. As you feel something just be injected into the wound that this creature left.
No.
5, 10,
Rolling
15,
so
20.
shit. Attack of opportunity.
Yep.
And
No, he's just gonna stay
hits,
there.
He can't move.
Oh yes, good point, thank you. Roll it. That'll hit. So he stops right about there.
Stop
So
doing his
how much
track.
Alright,
flame
go on.
tongue damage is that? 8. So he takes 4 from the fire. So minus 6. Minus 6, I said. Why is his damage not changing?
Because he's dead.
He's most certainly not dead. There we go.
No,
No, his
he's
hit points
definitely
aren't changing. There we go, that worked that time. Yeah, so as he goes to rush off Vharik, you just jam your blade through the back of his Achilles tendon into the stonework underneath, and he just trips and stumbles and turns around just glaring back in your direction.
Nice.
Next one here, who isn't chill touched, will heal. Who does he hate more? What's he infected with? Oh, for reasons, he's going to attack you, Phaedra.
I was going to say, she's the only one that's really been hitting him as well.
No. First attack, he's going to take a bite at Tarhun. Straight roll. For 20, Tarhun, so you take 5 points of piercing damage. And then he turns around and attacks you with his claws, Phaedra.
No.
Oh, that's 2 misses as you
No.
manage to bring your armored arm up and just knocking aside his blows.
My
as you just
wings
slap him with your
blind him
wings.
for a second.
Oh, nice, yeah. So he turns around and the light from the beacon fire here like flares as something catches and moves. And at the same time, your wings just flare with light and his shots go wide. This guy here is not going to heal because of Chill Touch. And he's going to charge Bilius again because he didn't appreciate that.
Come on, fall.
Leap!
Wait, yeah. Attack Bilius. He was the one who got you. Yeah.
Oh, well that's not going to do it.
He's just...
Boom! Just slams down to the ground on the next story down. Oof, taking some nasty damage. So he's currently down on the bottom level. It seems he's going to use his action to start like crawling his way back up the side of the building. You can see the claws just like jamming into the stonework. Just give me 1 second. Yes, he's going to do that. Let's try to see if he can climb well. Froggo cannot climb well.
He breaks a nail.
He is currently prone on his back on the ground.
Yeah.
He rolled a natural 1. Calliope, you're up.
Calliope will move 10 up, and she will, using her clockwork amulet, fire a chill touch at this one here.
Go for it.
So it's a 17 to hit straight away,
That'll hit. So he is not healing.
and
For 5 necrotic. So you see as Atticus's arm is just starting to fade out, Calliope's skeletal arm reaches into that same wound that he was dragging, and just starts trying to rip its insides to its outsides.
and she'll move back.
Nice.
And that's her turn.
No worries. Monsieur Bilius, as he hops over to the other side, it's like, I don't see that thing climb back up again. And he's like peeking up over top. It's like, Yar, I think he saw me. I'm gonna stab him. Runs up and tries to stick him with his rapier.
He's still at advantage because of Vharik, at least. Isn't he?
Oh yes, sorry, he is. Thank you very much. One more attack.
Fucking
He's-
Bilius.
No.
Aw.
his rapier is like knocked aside, and he just like suddenly you see him stumble, and his peg leg starts to skitter across the clay tiles of the roof. It's like, Yar, no. Oh.
We're about to lose Bilius.
He's just like looking around, like madly, just like, Yar, that didn't work. Help. Phaedra,
Experienced.
Bonus action, she's
you feel he may still be rather drunk.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes so
hang on,
much more
are you
sense.
doing this? Okay, she's doing...
He was drinking quite heavily with Wileo before you left.
Where am I going?
I know.
This. There we go. She's doing that.
Hex on whom?
The Slaad.
Roger Dodger.
Uh,
Disadvantage on what?
Strength?
Roger.
Strength. Okay.
Should put disadvantage on this poor fella as he's trying to jump.
Yeah, I know, but like,
Disadvantage.
she's not interested.
Yeah, he doesn't need disadvantage. Yep, go for it.
Cool, and she's going for a swing.
Go for it.
And that's
Advantage
still.
with Tarhun.
And just because of that, she's just gonna dump. I've got it. I've got enough. What is it? The good things. Divine
Smite?
sense. Smite.
Smite?
Yes.
I mean, you can do divine sense.
No.
Like, stab it, then-
Normally I have
smells
it
like
up
death.
here. How many do I have? That's a spell slot, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a spell slot.
All right. Yeah, I got a spell slot. I shall
For an
dump
extra
that into it.
D8? Question mark.
There you go.
Fine. Schmite. 2d8s. Go for an extra 9 points radius.
Okay.
Radius? Radiant.
We're going
Degrees.
well.
I'm struggling with words right now.
Alright, and
You just see Phaedra's wings just flare as she jams her axe into the wound. Some of that energy just like
alright, so that's
tearing down her arm in the
one,
form of like these draconic looking scales
and
that
that's
just start to like simmer and burn into this creature's flesh.
and
End of your
that's-
turn.
Yep, that's me.
Back to the top of the round. I would say Vutha, Calliope, and Derek. You start to hear a couple of sets of horse hooves coming from where you now turn a look. You can see there's a smaller village than the Banner Accord that you had been in. Is ablaze just down, not too far away. Is the Braywood village. But you can see two armored figures in golden armor on large white war horses charging up from the city up towards the keep here. As you look closer, you can see another 8 armored figures riding in towards the city itself, or in towards the town itself that is currently on fire. Vutha, your turn.
Can I see the dumbass frog land on its back from where I am?
Nah, I'm going to say you're going to have to get closer.
Alright. I'm going to move to there and shoot dumbass frog on his back.
At disadvantage.
What? No, I still get advantage
so I'm gonna
because
give
he's
you
laying on his back.
So, straight roll because you've got essentially elevation onto him.
Yeah.
Back to advantage again because you're hidden.
Oh.
Yeah. So disadvantage because prone, advantage elevation cancels out to even, and then advantage bumps back again from hiding.
Nice.
Okay. I'm confused, but I'll take it.
Yeah.
Just take it. Advantage.
If
So
you
add
shoot an
advantage.
arrow at
Cool.
something,
That one.
Yeah, disadvantage.
Where would you like to put this arrow in this poor little froggy?
Poor froggy, my ass. It was laying on his back, wasn't he?
He was. As he tried to climb back up again, and
Call that
he just
prone.
like grabbed hold of. That's prone, laying down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think prone's on your
It
belly,
is a
but
bit
anyway.
of a funny
Anyway,
one.
yes.
No, it's not. Unless it's in there, he's doing a sweet prone hold, just getting his core going, Core strength.
Alright, while he's flailing around on his back on the ground trying to flip himself
He's
back
not a
over.
turtle.
No, he is now. He's turtling. Alright, so he's growling, laying on his back in your best Slad voice, and this arrow just goes straight down his throat, intestines.
But you do hear those same, muttering, guttural continue echoing for a second in your own mind, just psychically emanating within your own brain, before he just slumps with his head pinned down to the ground.
This is just me?
Yep.
Okay. And then I'm going to not hide very well,
Not hide very well.
despite
As you
having a
look-
wall to hide behind now.
Look around for somewhere to duck down, but this slide is staring directly at you. And you imagine oh, even if I duck down on my belly here, he's still going to know where I am. Atticus, or do you want to move anywhere else, Vutha? Probably got a little bit more movement.
Do I? I reckon that would have been about 30.
Okay, Atticus.
That was what I calculated.
Roger.
I'll cast Shield Touch on this one. Yeah.
On this red one.
Yes.
That'll hit. Minus 13. Ouchies. And you can see he's now got these 2 skeletal claws just tearing into his skin. Poor little froggy.
Ah, fuck the frogs. From there, I'm probably just gonna move between these guys.
No worries. Monsieur Zolmos.
Am I unmuted? Zolmos is going to look at the red slide in front of me. That's getting all the chill touches and everything happening to him. He's going to cast Vicious Mockery.
Alright, on the one up here.
Wow, that is so sad. I rolled a nat 1 on that damage.
Aw.
Yeah, this one right here.
And he fails.
Hells yeah! It takes that whole 3 damage.
Minus 3 damage.
It's meant to literally been bumped up and everything. But he has disadvantage now on his next attack roll.
He does. That'll do. Staying there.
Yeah, I'm gonna. My vicious mockery is basically, fuck you, motherfucker, come and get me, you little pussy.
Just like staunching him, sort of thing. Just
Yeah,
fletching him.
yeah, I'm staring him down. I want his attention.
He just glares at you, looking like he's about to charge your position. Tarhun.
Do this.
Tarhun's going to turn to the giant frog between him and Phaedra, and he saw that divine smite, so he's real angry. So he's actually trying to get at Phaedra. It just happens that the big giant frog is.
In the way.
Oh, Jesus.
Has anyone taken calm emotions yet?
Ooh, yeah, even with advantage, that's a swing and a miss. The slide like ducks down because you're focusing on Phaedra. The first shot goes wide, and Phaedra, you swear that shot wasn't really aimed at the slide.
I
in
don't
front of you.
care at the moment. Oh,
Phaedra's too busy just raging out. That'll hit though.
for the moment.
Oh, boss.
Ooh, boy, how much damage is that? Minus 16. Ouchie.
You sure you
This
don't
frog
want
is
that
not
divine
looking
smite
particularly
now?
happy. Oh, as Tarhun is just like raging out, you can see though Phaedra, like his eyes are very much locked on you more so than his amphibian mortal enemy is. The celestial mortal enemy.
So I see
You
it.
swear he rather than like saying the word frog, he's like, God.
Keeping an eye on you. I've just got more important things to do first.
Not Tarhun, it's again.
Tarhun staying there.
He's actually crawling over the frog.
Yeah, 100% stay.
Trying to fight through the slide to get to Phaedra. Derek, over to you.
Derek is just going to move his moonbeam up there, 15 foot,
Lovely.
directly on top of him. And we'll go 5, 10, 15 up here.
And bravely run away.
Yeah.
Standing behind the bar. Wow. Wow.
Vharik, over to you.
Sluggy.
Jesus.
Ooh. Where would you like to stab this poor little froggo?
Basically, as he goes to jump away, grab him by the leg and just slice him up the middle like a fillet.
Ooh. Nice. So as he like leaps you with one of your hands, just grab hold of his leg and just chop him like where his tailbone is, just right up into the middle of his gut.
Zolmos for a second goes, wow, that was a great vicious mockery. And then I see Vharik come out the other end.
Just this flaming sword just erupt from its inside. You just see just almost like an X-ray vision of its insides just flash with energy. It's shall say Zolmos. As you're watching, you swear you see some of that energy like flow back up through the sword and dissipate back into Vharik.
Okay.
And you hear Billis go, "Yar, what the fuck be that? I recognize that's magic."
Oh no.
Oh.
Anything else, Vharik?
And I move to here and have a reckless attack against that frog.
Go for it.
That sword.
Ooh, he's still up. He looks miserable, but he's still up. You see another flash of energy and flame. Flash of flame just stabbing into this creature, but it is halved with a fire. All right, over to Mr. Froggy. He feels some of the wounds in front of you close up, but he's still looking. He's looking on death's door. He's not having a great old time. He didn't like that, Mr. Vharik. And he has advantage against you from Reckless. Huzzah! Ooh,
Is it in
Oh,
reckless?
Oh shit.
You fall unconscious as he just chomps into you, just tearing a chunk of flesh out. He just spray blood down your chest. And then turns to you, Phaedra. Is one of his claw attacks. That's a swing and a miss. Come on. There we go, that's a hit. With a 19, that hits your armor class. Yep, 11 points of damage. Ooh, okay then.
Oh.
I remembered this time.
All right. Let me just do some maths here. So
Dex
16
save,
half.
though.
Sorry, yep, dex save.
Um,
Advantage for reasons. That's a strong fail. So 16 points of fire damage first up. Halved to 8 for resistance. Now your radiant soul damage, is that just on your turn?
Just on my... Hang on, I'll get it up, sorry. I
But
don't
it does
think...
take
Ooh, no, hang on, I
5
think-
points of radiant hex damage.
Starting...
Bonus action, yep, cool. Wait, sorry.
Extra radiant damage is your level 1.
One target when you deal damage to it, an attacker spell. Yep,
Oh.
that counts.
Okay.
So that is an extra 3. He is still up.
That's okay. That's fine. That's fine.
May or may not be very, very, very much on death's door. to the look of 1 hit point.
Hey,
Oh,
come on.
so close.
We just see as this frog creature just jams his claws into Phaedra. It's almost like feedback as her blood just washes out over his hand and then just catches fire as these like glowing white flames just like pour up like, you know, St. Michael's fire, just clinging to his flesh. He's just clawing, just trying to whip these liquid flames off his skin.
Sweet. So, do I need to do a concentration check and a constitution?
Yep, so let's go Constitution against disease first.
Yep. Okay.
That is just a save.
Okay.
So you pull away in time. Now concentration check.
What was that? That's
So con save at advantage from your invocation.
okay. Yep. Cool. All right. Con save. Yep. Whew.
Yep, you're fine. Looking around. He's going to try to run.
Oh yeah. Let's do
So-
this, please.
He leaves Tarhun's space first. If you're using a Morningstar. Using Morningstar or your whip? Morningstar. Ooh, Tarhun. How would you like to do this?
So what I do is I hit him as he's leaving. The Morningstar is stuck in his head. I drag him back. Then with both my hands, I hoik his body up. I then walk all the way to the edge and cast it into the sea. And all I say is, "Fuck off, frog!"
So you see this, like, the flames from Phaedra are still, like, starting to wrap up its arm and onto its body, and you just yell, "Fuck off, frog," and just throw it over the edge, down onto the cliffs. Give me a athletics check at advantage, because you're raging. To see how dramatically you can throw this thing.
And he fails.
Drops it on his own head.
Yeah.
Oh,
Boy,
nice. Yeah.
you just
Than being
launched
dragged
this
over with it.
hulking creature in your, like, massive size. Just sent it flying down. Doesn't even touch the cliffs. It just... In just now silence of the battlefield, splashes down into the ocean. As you can see, the small fleet is starting to close their sails and starting to slow as they're coming around the bend.
Okay.
That was the end of his turn. Do we need to stay in initiative order, Calliope? I'll just go one more time through because I never know what you lot are going to do.
Raging.
No, but what Calliope will say is, now that the fighting is done, everyone please meet here.
What are you talking about? I don't even see you on the screen.
What?
She's right next to you.
I am literally right next to you.
On my screen. Oh, there you are. I was like, what are you talking about meat here? There's no one there.
Everyone, please meet here. Atticus, you fuckwit, I'm right next to you.
You see Bilius like hops his way over to the other side, and he's looking around. He's looking initially at Vharik, and then his eyes go wide as he looks up and sees the wings sprouting on the back of Phaedra's back. He turns and presents his rapier. It's like, Yar, what the fuck be you? The fuck is this celestial helping you out? And what is that magic I saw from that Vharik?
Oh god.
What's this going on here?
Oh shit.
Quickly.
You see him starting to back away and like eye all of you off. Phaedra.
With that, she's going to swoop down to Vharik and get some healing into him. Radiant Soul is down. Healing.
Fucking fan the flames, eh?
Hey, look, she's not even like in it. So she's not in her right mind. Well, she is, but she isn't.
Atticus, we're going to have to deal with this before the knights show up. Maybe he was killed by a frog.
Yes.
Phaedra, as you lean down and just place your hands onto Vharik, and you can see the blood is still pulsing out of his throat.
Yeah.
Your hands just glow with this healing energy.
Uh-huh.
And you feel the magic almost skate off of Varric's skin. Something seems to... You see this chaotic, like, flashes of energy seem to reject the healing coming out of your hands.
Oh, well, that's his problem.
But you do see the blood start to slow down. Not necessarily because of healing, as maybe he's starting to run out of blood pouring out of his neck.
Also, can I say with, while I'm there, do I sense, because we've come across the slides before, if there's a bug in him? I'm just gonna call it a bug.
I would say you're just passive investigation. What's your intelligence look like?
Intelligence?
You're not too bad. You got
I think my
+2.
passive was...
You didn't really see Vharik get hit by those red Slaad creatures. He mostly got hit by... you saw him a little bit. Get hit by the blue and the red, with these various different claws. Hard to tell in the battle. You'd have to spend your action to make essentially a medicine or investigation check.
Alright.
That healing hands, is that your bonus action?
No, so we're going in turn order. That was going to be my next question.
Okay, yeah. You'd have to spend a bit more time like checking over his body, looking at the various wounds that he's covered in significant amounts of wounds to figure out if he was infected.
Okay, then with that, can she try and... How far away was she before? About 10?
5, 10, 15 you've moved about?
Can she pick him up and just try and fly him towards Calliope, hearing her?
I'd say no, not using your healing hands as an action.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, that makes sense. Okay, she just stays there then.
But yeah, you still
Looking
see
after
blood
him.
pumping out. The healing didn't seem to take effect onto him.
Okay, yep. Cool.
Top of the round. 1 second. You see those two figures on horseback just charging down, just double dashing essentially, heading towards you. Looking down, as they clear and just get up near the gate, Atticus, Phaedra and Vutha, you can see this. They both almost look like they stand up on their saddles and leap up into the air. And as you watch, you can see these two sets of wings burst out from their backs. And you see following figures. Where are we? Do I have a handout for you?
Phaedra looks up to see if it's a threat or not.
That's one of the pictures I had. So you see these winged, golden-plated figures, both helmeted. There we go. But these
There's
Giant.
There you, go.
dragons.
You can see a bit big.
What?
But you can see these like white wings burst out of their back as they take flight and start hovering, like flying up towards you as their horses come galloping in through into the middle here. And they're looking around, seeming to scan what's going on, holding these 2 large halberds to bear as they seem to be scanning, looking what's going on.
So they're not flying yet, they've just got the wings out.
No, so they're currently
they are
flying up
flying?
in the air.
Okay, yeah,
They've
sorry.
leapt off of horseback and they're
Yeah.
scanning around.
gotcha.
Turning to see your direction, they look down towards you, Atticus and Calliope and Vutha. Go. What is going on? Have you figured out who's under attack? Give us a situation.
Who's under attack? What building do you think you're at?
I knew you were going to react like that.
You know this is the Briar Bay Keep. What was the threat? We haven't seen them yet.
Wait, do any of us have previous knowledge of what Githyanki are?
I don't think so.
I
Like,
think you
we've
made a
s-
check and hadn't come through with anything.
Yeah.
from
I
memory.
didn't see them.
Wait, don't I know about the plane they come from?
You knew about the Slaads. I don't remember if you made. Give me a history check.
No,
at
I think
advantage.
Phaedra saw something disappear and then failed miserably on the check. So.
Yeah. So
Sure,
yeah, Atticus, this
disadvantage.
might be the no at advantage from your studies.
And then she hasn't said anything.
Okay, yeah. So you definitely know about the Githyanki. Essentially, all about them. You've read in your studies because you kind of specialized to a certain extent about where they come from. But that being said, like they shouldn't be able to be here. They're in another plane of existence. That plane shouldn't be accessible. But they were here.
Okay. Well, I'll tell them. It's like, do you know what a Githyanki is?
Yes, of course. We haven't seen from them since the gate went down.
Well, they've managed to find a way back. They ransacked this place and left us with Slaads to deal with.
At the end of that, Vutha, what are you doing? Because they're staying in initiative order because Vharik is still currently bleeding out.
Interesting.
So the healing didn't stop the bleeding. No.
Nope.
Okay. Fuck.
So Vutha was considering hiding, but these guys seem reasonable. They're talking. So he's just gonna chill here.
Atticus, if you wanted to continue talking, you can on your turn.
I'll just
We'll
quickly.
point out that the giant frogs are all dead.
I'll quickly just like whisper to Calliope because we've got the bilious problem. It's like, go talk to him and explain that they're cursed with God's gifts. They didn't want them or something. Like, just let him know that they aren't working with Celestials, so he calms down. And then with that,
He's fucking drunk.
oh yeah, I forgot he was drunk. Yeah, because he's like gaslighting.
Yeah,
Just telling me seeing things.
Yeah. With that, I'll be like, who are you people with wings?
Sorry, I'm just gonna transfer them. Yeah, that's right.
And why does Bilious not hate you guys?
Hasn't seen him yet.
As you're calling out that to them, you do hear Bilious go, "Yeah, them shining legion fucks, celestial fuckers." But I just
Oh, that's right, they're the ones that
starts muttering and looking around. There's too many fucking celestials on this roof. Yeah, I can't believe they was in my boat.
Yeah, definitely gaslighting Calliope.
They just look. He's like looking around, just like you can see his eyes opening up in a little bit of panic. The soldier here, he calls down to you as he's starting to come back down closer to the surface. Calls out, "Aye, that's that drunken man over there. It seems is correct. We're the Shining Legion, Daylight Legion specifically. Is everyone okay here? Is anyone wounded badly? We can assist."
I'll spell out a
ginger
whistle.
friend over there will need some assistance. I say as I'm like covered in black blood.
You see here, the one closest to you comes and lands down on the tiles next to you and points. Check on that one. See if you can do anything. Aye, sir. And continues flying in the direction of Vharik.
I like how Calliope's just like, I'm stepping away.
Zolmos, you do anything?
Yeah, I'm dashing to Vharik. I'm worried about my mate.
As you get up here and clamming over the top of the slug corpse, Phaedra still with her wings burst out, almost like encompassing over the top of Vharik as she's leaning over the top of him.
Oh shit! Derek obviously drops concentration for the.
Oh, yep. No, I'll allow that. Yep.
Jesus Christ, Zolmos just running straight through it like.
I mean, there because it was perfectly around the red slide.
Yeah. No, he dropped that ages ago.
Well, I'm gonna run
Actually,
up
no,
and-
it hasn't even been to his turn yet.
Oh, shit.
You'd see it. You would see it.
I'd say Zolmos, if you want, you can like avoid it by hopping over the edge of here if you like. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, god damn it.
DC 10 to try to stay on the roof.
Oh god, if I fall,
It's panic at the moment.
Because you're hopping over, there's a lot of blood in
There's
that
a
area. DC 10.
peg-legged guy was running around on the roof. It'd be
God
easy.
damn it.
Oh no.
Hey, there's
I'm
a
not going to make
cushion.
you.
There's a cushion down there. It's called a giant red slard.
No, I'm not going to make you fall off, but you are prone here.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, I'm not going to make you fall off the roof with that check. If you had gotten below 5, you would have. But you are prone as you go to hop over the edge, and your hand just slick with the blood of the slard, slips and almost tumbles, so you just start stumbling back towards the edge of the roof.
Yeah. Cool. I don't do much else then, I guess.
You might be able to crawl an extra 5 feet forward if you want.
Sure, I'll take whatever I can get at this point.
It's closer.
Tarhun.
Okay. Zolmos pretty much just saved a whole bunch of people. Because Tarhun, he's like just thrown that slard off the edge, right? He turns around and his eyes just dead at Phaedra. And then he sees another dude with wings like jump up onto the roof, and he's like, God, lovers! But then he sees Zolmos fall off the roof, and he's like, Zolmos, no! He drops his rage. Sorry, he's still raging. He runs over to here, and he does an athletics check to pull Zolmos up next to him.
Oh, he's a sweetie.
Roll an advantage.
I got Zolmos has one friend.
He just reached down with this massive claw into his cloak and just easily pick him up like a small child.
If anything, we were a dynamic duo just then, and it's gone from last game where I was the small man on regular Tarhun. Now it's a regular man on Tarhun.
Yes.
And I'm going to drop my rage. Sorry, I missed that.
Thank you. As Tarhun's pulled me up, thank you. We need to save Vharik.
Oh, yeah, and I'm going to drop my rage, and then I'm going to try and do my Dragonborn Barbarian healing on Vharik by getting a bit of cloth and just trying to dab him around the face, like, you'll be all right. Just walk it off. And that's in my...
Give me your medicine check.
At disadvantage because you're just wiping blood on more.
Hey, no, that's how barbarians heal each other.
Okay, motivation.
Barbarian to barbarian.
Okay, yeah.
Give me a medicine check. It doesn't seem to help. And you're still enlarged, and you're just like, it'll be okay. And just like jamming his head down into the stones underneath. Just like, I will pet him and I will take care of him. Just like, crushing his like head down in. Luckily, he's got strong bones, so you don't hear any bones cracking. Derek, what would Derek like to do? Drop the moonbeam?
Yes. And he will cast. What's the duration? Yep. All right. He will cast Detect Poison and Disease. And go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he'll yell out. anyone who got hit by the Slaad, come see me. But he's making his way towards Vharik.
As he gets closer, he does feel disease coming from Tarhun.
What?
Oh shit!
Oh, did he get hit
no
by
one
the
else is in
blue,
range
didn't he?
Tarhun?
Yeah.
I didn't get hit by no blue one.
You did when you went there.
No.
No? Ooh.
No.
Ooh.
I didn't
What are
get hit
you
by no blue
planning?
one.
No, I
He got
didn't.
hit by the red.
I
Oh.
got hit by the red once.
Yeah.
And
there
failed.
Was, there was a moment there where
shit.
Sky did the saving throws for you.
Yeah.
I missed that.
But yeah, Derek does detect just this like dark evilness, this sickness in his gut.
Oh
coming
no.
coming from Tarhun. He seems to be
no.
infected with.
Well,
something.
he'll also call out to Tarhun to say, "Come over here."
Action. Any bonus action? Nope. Stand there.
Yep, he's done his spell and he's.
Vharik, give me a death save.
Oh shit!
Yes! You're
There you
rolling
go.
well tonight.
Like the
Gods have-
Undertaker step.
The gods have come to my aid.
I heal myself.
Holy
Um,
fuck!
No, I've
It's
definitely
actually
got a
Tarhun's
rag
face palming.
So, you're not sure whether it was Tarhun's delicate care, Phaedra's healing, or Zolmos's, call out to help you. But with your head swimming as you blink your eyes as open for a second, and just for a split second, you swear that you see a handful of figures standing all around you. As they fade out, and it's replaced by just 3 figures, one which is very, very large. As you see Tarhun still like smearing blood from your face with a filthy handkerchief.
Half a wing.
The like glowing wings of Phaedra over the top, as you can see that healing magic still just dissipating from her
Do
fingers.
I see all the other guys with their angel wings out and stuff?
I'd say as your eyes are clearing,
Probably not.
you can probably not quite see from where you are, as your head is still spinning. Probably can't quite see through Tarhun as he's leaning down over the top of you.
He sees everyone with their bloody wings out, and he's gonna think we all died and went to heaven.
But yeah, what would you like to do on your turn? Anything else? But you feel absolutely terrible.
He's gonna come to, and as he comes awake, he's gonna be like, Calliope! And, like, lie there on the floor.
Okay.
Everyone is. I'm just going to keep going slowly, just in case things. Calliope.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. We'll cut in front 30. And she is going to cast. That's the wrong person. Charm person.
No.
Ooh, okay, all right.
On Bilius. And
He's not the wisest of individuals.
yeah.
Ooh, he makes it.
Oh.
0 modifier.
Why does it say save 14? My save is 15.
So I had to draw the other one weird. Sorry.
Yeah. Anyway,
Say that. No, it just hasn't updated. Yes.
now she'll walk over and say, "Now don't do anything stupid. Just chill out. I'll be with you here. We can be friends."
As you're trying to charm him, he's like, "Yar, get out of my head, you witch. What's be going on? Why is there? He's Legion." And he looks over and sees Phaedra. He's like, "Is that another one of them Legion folk? Her wings look weird."
Yes.
What is going on?
That'll do.
She used to be a part of the Legion, and now she's just traveling with us. She's helping me get home.
Give me a deception check.
I am not good at these.
God damn it. Definitely should have swapped roles. Sorry, bro.
Deception. Oh shit. Lucky I'm an elf, and I got +1.
Oh!
That's pretty good.
It's such a counter.
No, so it's going to go off of his passive insight. He's not, in his right mind. He's madly still looking around. You know what? Screw it. Why not? Because it's more fun. Let's do an active insight check.
Oh no.
Why not?
Oh no.
Oh
No,
no,
don't do
no,
that.
no,
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 no, no,
Definitely
no,
don't
no,
do that.
no.
Oh,
Why?
It's like, no, alright. I can tell the difference. You can see in her wings. There's scales in her wings. She's some sort of
Just
mutated
not a graphite, no, graphite.
creature. I don't trust you, but you got some explaining to do there, you lass. But I'm keeping my eyes on you, and guess what? You're getting your own way home. You ain't welcome on my boat.
Whoa, but I'm just a girl. Haha.
You be a witch from the oceans, for all I know, lass.
By the
Damn
way, Tomo, just because this is not metagaming, but this is like insight knowledge that you had from last game. Remember, you've got the walking stick still, and you've got the power to break his heart right now.
What?
Is that right, Bryce?
It was his. It wasn't his wife. It was
Oh,
his
that's right.
work associate, his
work.
his
Yeah.
partner,
Yeah.
his business
Fair.
partner, his wife.
Fair.
Yeah.
Um,
That is another trump card you have up your sleeve for later.
Phaedra, as you look up from Vharik and you can see this soldier coming in, you look up and see these wings, and you just almost just hit by a truck as overlaid over this soldier's face, you see the face from your dreams that got crushed into paste by that just descending mace of the giant. For just a split second, you swear this was one of your friends. Maybe you knew him, but you recognize this figure for a second, then shake your head and no, this figure you wasn't the one from the dream, but you just get this weird sense of being pulled, remembering him and then forgetting him as your brain is just spinning around.
Okay, with that, because she's in a semi-state of shock, she's going to sort of gust away from Vharik and up 10 feet kind of thing and just sort of float, going, what the fuck?
As you're just looking back and forth, just
Fusion and stuff.
just confusion, and just your whole brain is just rocking in its skull, looking back and forth between this soldier and his wings out, and you see him. He looks up towards you, and his head tilts to the side. His helmet is down. You can't see his face, but he locks eyes with you, and his head tilts, just glaring in your direction.
She'll sort of lean in and be like, no. She's like one of those owls, just trying to judge, but floating backwards and forwards and stuff. She's like, ah.
You see him come soaring in, pretty much banking and crushing down to the ground, just looking at you, and he's like, I think we need to have a discussion. Turns down to you, Vharik, on the ground. It's like, are you okay, sir? Do you need some healing? I might be able to help with a small amount.
That'd be great, thank you.
Leans down, you see that same pulse of radiant energy, just his wings flare, and it comes down your arms, and it just seems to hit your skin where you're just covered in cuts, and for a second your skin seems to just boil in just chaotic colors, just flashes of reds and pinks and greens, and the healing energy seems to just slough off and splash, dissipating uselessly down on the ground around you.
You're reaching out, holding my hand out for Calliope.
And you see the soldier in front. He grabs his faceplate and flicks it up, and I don't understand. That should have helped. Are you resistant to some sort of healing from us? Are you? What has happened? Are you okay?
I feel funny ever fought since I fought the blue flog.
As you go to sit up, just vomit just erupts down
Yeah.
your stomach, just like thick with blood and just lumps of like this just viscous green slime all down over your chest. You see the soldiers just like, you may be diseased. Here, I have something, and he starts to dig into one of his pouches. Vutha, what are you doing?
Nothing helpful.
Nothing
just gonna
helpful?
I'm just gonna wander up here to see what's going on and just keep chilling because I don't know what I can do here.
Moral support.
Atticus then.
I'm just gonna talk to Old Mate and be like, well, I'm just curious if he knows, like, because obviously you would see the black blood on me. I'll be like, do you know where I come from and well, like what I am?
Looks at you inquisitively and he's like, I mean, you look human as far as I'm concerned, but are you some form of undead? That blood doesn't look anything to the living. No offense, honestly, I have nothing against undead if that is what you are, as long as you do not prey on the innocent. Can you give me an update on the situation here? You seem to be maybe the most intelligent, or at least aware of this bunch.
Oh, thank you. Yeah,
My other forces are in the town trying to ascertain if they're still under attack or if they are safe.
So the Braywood Manor, as far as we know, is safe. We've eradicated the threat, and if you look downstairs, you'll find the dead body of the Gift Yankee that did remain. We didn't get here in time to stop the rest of the Gift from teleporting. I'm assuming back to their dimension with a bunch of hostages, including my brother.
It's impossible. They couldn't have got back to their dimension. The Celestial Gate is sealed. They wouldn't be able to get back to their realm. They must have teleported somewhere within this plane.
They were carrying these green crystals that seem to activate their teleportation. Do you know anything about them?
Can't say I do, unfortunately, but we'll maybe talk later on this. I'll scan the nearby woods. I'll send some of my scouts up there to see if we can ascertain if they teleported nearby.
I'll just give him a nod, and I start heading over to Bilius. Gonna slap some sense in this man soon on my next turn.
Zolmos, what are you doing?
Is Vharik? Are you reaching out for Calliope?
Yep.
I go, Tarhun, my good man. He needs help. He clearly wants my help. And then I ask him to lower me down. And I put my hand on Vharik, and can I do a medicine check on Vharik to see if he's diseased?
Go for it. Try to just stall your page for a second. How long's Enlarge Reduce last for? You probably still got another 30 seconds, I'd imagine, on that.
Yeah, it's got like 4 more turns. I've been counting.
Yeah, cool.
What was I doing? A medicine check, wasn't I?
Yep.
A 9.
He looks pretty goddamn beat to hell and covered in vomit. And you're kind of recoiling back. He doesn't look particularly healthy, but he's just barely conscious. It looks like he's not making much sense of himself yet.
Can I be a dick and say, because I've seen this last time, I know that it's similar to what I killed Phaedra from last time?
Yeah, you're just your passive knowledge. It's probably diseased by the Slaads. You know they carry disease.
Okay. I will, noting that I see that probably both Tarhun and him are injured, but Vharik is looking a lot worse.
Slaad herpes. Exactly. Slaad herpes.
I will cast Lesser Restoration on him.
Ooh, lovely. Vharik, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh, that's right. It killed him last time, didn't it?
Please pass, bro.
Whoops. Whoops.
Why? So those Constitution saves I failed. For some reason, it wasn't doing my proficiency. Oh no, that's the wrong person. Sorry. Wrong person. Do that again.
As you feel, that's right. It seems to be working.
Because I rolled that on Imric, not.
Ah,
okay.
yep, that'll do it.
Why do you have Imbric on there?
He's playing around.
Oh, wait. Oh.
In case I died.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Quickly load the second player.
I'm gonna roll a d6 for reasons. Okay. Vharik,
Yes.
you feel like the magic just wash over you for a second, and your stomach just like roils as your skin like starts to just feels like it's burning, and just see these weird flashes of chaotic energy just erupting from, some of the wounds, some more of the wounds, some more of the wounds. And then just with a mighty, just doubling over, just retching up. You feel the sickness leaving your body.
Wow.
You got whatever that was out of your system.
I turn to Tarhun and I go,
But then
Oh, God.
damn it.
you feel something still moving within inside of one of the wounds. Zolmos, carry on.
I turn to Tarhun and so as I'm patting like Vharik on the back, I go, Calliope will be here soon. And I look at Tarhun and I go, you're next, buddy.
Tarhun.
Tarhun turns his head, like next, and he's honestly confused, but he's like, Vharik, you're alive! I told you, just walk off, and that's it.
Barbarian healing. Just walk it off. It'll be fine. Derek. Who's just moving in closer.
Oh, there's
Is
a
your
Murphy
Tomo? Are you
online.
awake?
Oh, sorry. Yep.
Derek's up.
Okay, so Derek is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And so can he sense it's still in Vharik?
Yeah. So as he closes, he can still sense disease in Vharik and in Tarhun.
Okay. He's going to tell Zolmos that Vharik still has the disease in him, and Tarhun definitely has the disease in him.
I turn to Derek and I go, I don't have much more energy left. in
Does
me.
he say it loud enough?
The soldier, as listening to this, is like, it's okay. I have some potions which may be able to assist.
Oh, thank Christ.
But yeah, Phaedra, you hear that as well.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Vharik. Well, Derek, do anything else?
No, he's just going to assist with Tarhun.
No one's at risk of dying anymore, but we're just sticking this because it's quite complex.
Well,
There's a lot.
no,
of
you know what?
moving parts.
He will just try and find the source. Can he do a check on him of some
Actually,
sort?
yeah, that might be good.
Of whom? Tarhun?
On Tarhun?
Yeah, go for it. Give me a medicine check.
Is okay. A bit of negotiation here. Is it going to be an advantage because he knows where the disease is, or?
I'm gonna say it's advantage because Tarhun is really big and you can like move in, under, and around him. And did Tarhun throw his robes off at the start of the fight as well?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
They're over. Calliope's just standing on them.
So yeah, Tarhun is rather naked at the moment. Not
Excellent.
naked, but what is Tarhun wearing underneath his robes?
No, he's butt naked.
Oh, excellent. And enlarged. Roll for length.
Yeah, roll for length.
Roll a
for
d12.
length.
Oh, yeah.
Tarhun didn't actually pick Zolmos up with his hands.
Oh no.
He's got 2 dragon
I
tails.
got this rope. Thank you, good sir.
Where did this bench come from? This is awesome.
Is Drovan's rolling for it?
Yeah, roll a d12,
Yeah, he
Joel.
has to.
So what am I rolling, sorry?
You're rolling a d12.
for size.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about the little bit.
Oh!
That's a strong 2.
Little Tarhun.
2 inches as a giant though is pretty big still.
Well, that,
But he's,
that would be
you gotta
enlarged as well. So
remember,
it's
he's
kind of
also
small.
a lizard. Lizards don't like lizards. They're growers. They're not sharp.
That's fair. That's fair.
I've
That's
seen
fair.
a
That's
lizard.
actually, that's actually feet while he's enlarged. That's 2 feet.
Jesus.
But it's like those massive bodybuilders that their package just looks really small, just because they're so big. You know, honest. It's not because of steroids. It's because they're so big. Yeah,
Because they say
definitely.
dick day.
Yeah.
Mexican dick day.
Vharik, what would you like to do?
Can I feel where this little tadpole is moving around inside me?
Yeah, you can kind of feel it in one of your legs, like in your quad. You swear, like one of the claws entered into there, and it's
Just gonna
crawling
grab
its
my
way up
leg.
towards your groin.
Grab my leg around the air and just be like screaming, "Get it out! Get it out! Get it out!" Like,
Okay.
I'm like, as I'm standing behind Vharik, I'm like, sort of holding his shoulders, like, mate, give me one more chance. And the soldier said he can help you too.
Calliope. Oh, hello, Moose. Yes, you are a Slaad. He's making Slaad noises.
It's also way past his dinner time.
Yeah, that's right. He's patient boy. Yeah, Calliope.
Actually, I gotta share
Calliope
this.
will.
Moose, come here.
That's the wrong group.
You don't chop billion.
She'll try again with the charm person.
All right, it's going to be a disadvantage though this time, because he's essentially very wary of you. Sorry, advantage this time. My bad. With a +0, that's a natural 19. Sorry, buddy.
Oh, jeez, he's rolling
Wow,
on this.
you really didn't know you're a witch.
I don't know.
He's like, "Yar!" I said, "Get out of my head."
No.
Oh, what?
Oh, Jesus.
He slashes out across your face.
Why do you do this to
I
me?
will shield.
With the sparks something flicker off of the arcane shield, and he starts to back away. He's like, "Yar, witch, you be staying out of my head. The siren song have no effect on me. I'm too mentally powerful for that."
Someone might need a little fall off the roof.
And he's like backing away, looking madly. He's going to hop over the other side here.
He's already paid us to, hasn't he?
My hands.
What's your passive perception, everybody? Who's got the highest passive perception out of you lot?
Passive perception.
Mine is
12?
20.
Passive. Mine's only 10.
Probably Phaedra or
Oh,
someone
it'll be
pretty high.
Derek. Derek will have
Derek?
a really high one. Oh
I've
no,
got
it's just
14.
13.
14
My
perception.
perception's
So everyone loses sight as Bilius as he ducks down on one side of the roof, and bonus action hides, and you lose sight of him.
Oh, fuck.
Well, fuck.
Okay.
Calliope handled that situation like a full retard. All right.
I was trying to be
Um,
subtle.
You
Give
need
me one of
the
the fucking
sorcery
guards.
points for that.
You're right.
I'm Moose. He's watching me.
Oh.
Phaedra.
Fuck. Well, she was going to help Vharik, but seeing that he took a swipe at Calliope, she's just gonna like swoop down in his general direction, just wings out, hoping to collect him.
Wait, who? Sorry, whereabouts you going?
She's going at Bilius because she's hurt.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you last saw him somewhere over near Calliope.
Yep. So she's just. All right.
You'll have to use your action to make an investigation check or perception check. Do you want to try to track down where he went?
No, but she's gonna have her wings wide outspread and sort of just do a swoop over.
Mhm.
And she's gonna just do the dash to try and get around there and hope.
No worries. So as you dash over the top, the wings opening up.
Hoping to collect him, but just doing a fly over, a life flow.
You don't make out where he's gone. You can see from your high elevation as you're scanning around. You can see a couple of small boats look like they're putting in, coming underneath the keep in through the entrance that you made your way through. You can see further out to sea a couple of the other larger vessels are making their way further down the coast towards the town, which is 400 or 500 meters
Okay.
further along to the west. But it looks like there's a couple of smaller boats being put in, coming in underneath the keep.
Okay, and you can see that she's a bit angry.
Still just
You
dripping
picking on
blood
my
from a bunch of
people?
wounds. The soldier over here, he bursts up into the air and flies just like towards you with one of his hands held out. Goes, I don't know who you are, but look, focus on me. I think we need to have a discussion. I recognize what you are. We need to talk. Come, breathe, land, understand. Focus on me. Come back down to the surface here. Land with me.
Rage.
And he just like looking at you, holding one of his hands free, his halberd held in his other hand. He lands down on the stones next to near Calliope, saying, "Please calm down, breathe, focus on me. Come land. We need to talk.
Do you want me to roll for
Understand? Give me a wisdom save."
Okay.
As you your mind snaps and the red goes from your vision as you start to focus back down again. No longer angry Vegeta.
She'll float down over here to try and where she last saw Bill disappear, just so Calliope might not get hit again.
This Legion soldier over near you, Vharik, you see him reach into a pouch next to his belt and pull out a small vial. He goes, "Here you go, sir. Here, drink this. I only have a few. I need to save some in case, but it's a potion of lesser restoration. I think you may be diseased. It should hopefully help you." He holds out, hands a potion to you.
Can I drink it or am I wait for my turn?
I'll say because he's actively feeding it to you, yeah, you can drink it. So give me
Go,
a
go, go.
Constitution saving throw. As you scull the potion and you feel just a burning pain in your leg as this slug-like creature starts to like burrow its way back out through another hole and just squelches and explodes as it gets to the surface of your skin. And you no longer feel diseased.
Does
I'm gonna
Tarhun
look
see
at
this?
Tarhun and be like, I hate frogs too.
And the soldier goes, "My name is Abihail. What is your name?"
Yeah, thanks to the heels. Hate those fucking frogs.
You seem like
Ooh,
interesting creatures.
What am I doing?
I'm going to go see if there's any other survivors in here. And he hops up back into the air and starts to fly back down landing down in the courtyard. Looks like he's going to go inside. Mr. Vutha, you doing anything?
Yeah, because he's curious. Goes up to this soldier dude. Well, you seem to know things. What's this on my rib, and why are my ribs suddenly rubbery?
He turns and looks at you like, "I'm quite sure I have no idea what you are. What you mean about your ribs? Your ribs are inside of your body, are they not?"
I had one poking out, didn't I?
No, you're all healed up right now. You're not.
I'm magically healed. Okay, I just described the weird anvil symbol that I had on my rib. I thought I still had it poking out of me.
No, you didn't get badly wounded in that last one downstairs, did you?
No.
Yeah, that was ages ago. You had ribs
No.
poking out.
I thought that was just eternally poking out of me now. There you go. Okay.
You know what?
snapped
Do you
it
want
off.
it to be? We can deal with
No,
that.
I don't.
I can work with that.
I'll
Are you
just, I'll
sure?
just describe it to him. The description's fine.
Gets
And
down,
how the fact I was
up,
rubbery when I squeezed through things.
I thought it was like snapped off or something like that, so he was carrying it around. That's what I thought.
No, it was like a compound fracture.
Yeah.
Essentially, the bone was sticking out through the flesh.
Yeah.
And I was the only one to tell him anything.
As you describe it and like trace it, you are wounded a little bit. I can't remember what from, maybe from a slug downstairs. You can probably trace it in blood
No, it
or
was
whatever you need.
self-inflicted.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that was psychic. Just internal damage. Yeah, as you describe the symbol, he's
Those are the eyes. That's right. I remember. Yep.
yeah. Describe the symbol, and he looks and he goes, I apologize. I don't recognize that. Maybe some of our Dawn Legion scholars, they might understand. They're much more learned than we are. We are just the muscle, as it were. If you come see us in town, we might be able to collect some more information for you if you really need it. We are here to serve.
Okay, I see. I was wrong. Thank you.
We'll move out of initiative order. But Atticus, what would you like to do if you want to do anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna jump over onto the roof and just have a quick look for old mate.
Give us a perception or investigation. You don't make out where he's gone. Maybe he tumbled off the edge and climbed down the side of the keep? Not sure.
With a hook and a peg leg.
Hey, pirates are pretty nimble sometimes.
I'm
this
sure
pirate-
my father will stop him from leaving without us. Don't worry, everyone. Might jump back over. And yeah, I'm pretty much done.
No worries. What would everyone else like to do?
Did Tarhun get a potion of lesser restoration?
No. So the figure that flew off just handed out the one initially.
Derek did prior get a, what was it, medicine check of a 25 on him, though. So has he found the source?
Yeah, so he's found the source. It's like up, fresh near his groin, like in the front of his hip flexor.
Get
Like
the
some claws have
moonsicle
gone
and
into there.
castrate him.
I turn to Derek. I turn to Derek and I go to him. Because I'm guessing Derek is like feeling around and he's like, it's here, it's right here.
Yeah,
Yeah, with his head right up, because you know animals are animals. Head right up on his like penis, and he's like feeling.
Yeah, he's
for
like,
it, yep.
and one stage you
Yep.
swear he puts his head against, he's listening for it.
Yep.
Derek don't care. It's just
Yeah, no, it's
animalistic.
it's an animal.
Normal
so,
thing.
Yep.
I go to Derek. How do you plan on getting it out?
He did so well last time. Come on.
Yep. I'll try and cut it out.
You want to cut it out? Okay.
Tarhun has more HP at least.
Yeah, I mean, yes, yeah, but we don't know this. No. I go, okay. Okay, he's gone for it. Okay, disregard.
Oh god.
Actually, a dragon penis.
Hold on. Okay.
Oh, I thought that was a roll. Sorry.
Yeah. They cut him off and sell him on a
I just
website
say
called
to Derek-
Dragon.
I say to Derek, I have enough power in me, I guess is the best way to say this, to attempt one more restoration if you fail.
All right. Excellent. Well, did you know technically lizards don't have penises? They have hemipenes, the organ that makes up the genitalia of snakes and lizards.
Cuts into it.
And then he cuts into him.
All right, give me a medicine check at advantage, and I'm going to give you an extra +1 for your moonsicle.
Okay. Medicine at advantage. Medicine at advantage. Submit. Ooh, 22.
Nice. So you managed to get in close. You're pretty confident where it is, and with a just expert hand, the tip of the sickle enters in to Tarhun's, stomach, groin region, and you feel it just like barely just like slide with a blunt end across some of his bone. As with a quick incision, and darts his fingers into the large form, you pull out this slug creature, and as you pull it out, you see it starting to just rot and dissipate into dust, even as you're watching it slowly, like its skin starting to decay and darken and crack away into a dust as it seems to be rotting away over the next few seconds.
And then I
And
immediately
you are
drop
cured.
my concentration as soon as it's out. Tarhun goes back to a normal person.
Lovely. Shrink. Tarhun, though, you do take 11 points of slashing damage.
A lot of damage.
As he cuts it open. That was I pretty much rolled max damage on that.
It was
11
the
points of
wrong
slashing
slide.
damage as you slice into it, and the blade just nicks one of the larger blood vessels near your groin, but the slug is now out of your body. You're no longer diseased. You're also no longer giant.
Since Bilius has left us,
So we think.
Motherfucker.
I'm looking around for Bilius as this is all happening. I go, what happened to him?
He tried to cut me and ran away.
That motherfucker! We're getting him, right? We're getting down to that boat before we get there, right?
Well, Phaedra's staunching around on the roof, like Adam, sort of.
As you're staunching around Phaedra, actually no, he's not going to hop over onto the roof. He's too big for that. He doesn't want to fall through. The Legion just kind of carefully steps around you, Calliope, and goes, "You come here. Talk to me. What is your name? I'm Sergeant Ezekiel."
No, I need to find this person. He tried to hurt Calliope.
It's okay. The fight is over. Here, look at me. Look at me.
I'll look
Hey,
at him.
Who are you? What is your name?
Name is Phaedra.
Phaedra, I'm Ezekiel. I know exactly what's going through your mind right now.
What is?
The celestial rage. You need to learn to control it. We can help. I'm with the Shining Legion. You are an Aasimar. You're like one of us.
No, don't get it.
I understand. I do understand. We all have to deal with this when we are learning. Yeah, we need to get out of here and make sure everyone is safe, but you need to come talk to us later on. Make sure the civilians are safer in here. We need to search for more survivors. I can't talk now, but here, come talk to us later on.
Were there any survivors that we saw on the way through? Because that might switch.
Just Atticus's dad, who went downstairs.
Okay.
But you didn't do a... Oh, sorry, there was a little girl downstairs as well.
Oh, yeah. No, she didn't know that. Okay. Yeah, so she didn't pick up on any of them. No.
Yeah. Because we're going to go inside and search for more survivors. But come find us later, and we'll talk. I can explain things to you.
Okay.
And he hops back into the air and flies down from the roof, moving inside.
What was he? Ezekiel?
Ezekiel.
Oh, okay.
What's everyone else doing?
Can I
Just
do
to confirm, when they teleported away, like whatever they did away, they cracked like the little crystal thing, didn't they?
Yep. So you saw they pulled out. It looked like a green crystal had been grown around the base of what looked like essentially a large tuning fork. And as they teleport away, that crystal shattered.
Okay, I'm gonna do. Can I check to see if there's any remnants of it?
Yeah. So you can head over to here where you saw they were.
Oh,
Give us
fuck
an
off, I
investigation
don't
check.
need more.
No, they were over here.
Could I do a quick perception check again, now that he's gone to...
Yep.
See.
Yeah, so there's one group here, and there was one group down here that teleport out. You can see two separate casters, essentially. Phaedra, give us perception.
Yeah.
Atticus, give us investigation.
Nah.
Yeah, looking around the ground, it's scuffed. There's a whole fuckload of blood, pretty much, from either the Slaad, Tarhun, Vharik, Phaedra. The whole area is just messed up. You can see scattered bits of ripped up clothing. By the look of it, some parts from probably some of the clothing and ties that had been used to bind up some of those civilians that you'd seen right before they had disappeared. But yeah, you couldn't find any trace of the remnants of that spell, unfortunately. The battle had kind of washed over the top of it and messed up any remaining evidence.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm done up here.
What's anyone else doing?
I got a 12.
I've quickly...
I'm going to try.
Sorry, go.
I'm going to try and soothe Atticus, with by saying to him like, "Don't worry. This isn't the true world. He's not. He was already dead. We're all being dead. The gods, they left us like this in this purgatory. Your brother is probably a beast." not realizing that he's probably still alive.
Oh. I'm gonna take a swing at him for that. I'm sick of this fake fucking bullshit about this world ain't existing.
Oh no.
Swing away.
You know what? It doesn't matter. I'll do 0 damage because I just realized I'm -1 on strength.
You can still do 1. 1 is the
Wow.
minimum.
Sorry, I can't even find unarmed attack. I don't
Uh,
think there's
just-
an option.
Just make a. Just roll a strength.
Strength roll.
Yeah, straight strength roll.
Yep. Fuck. Sorry. Hang on. It's just. Oh, I've lost it. Strength. Where are you? Yeah. No.
Yeah, no. It's
Yeah, can't go though, right?
he gave it a good solid crack, but to
He
Tarhun's
fucking
stick,
he slaps me, and I'm like, oh, we'll make a barbarian out of you, yeah, won't we, Vharik? And I give Vharik a massive pat on the back, like even though he's really badly injured. And then we both laugh heartily.
As I laugh, I'm just laughing blood all over Atticus.
just spraying blood, just mixing it with Atticus's like black blood, which is now like dried onto his skin. There's a fresh spray of red over the top of it.
I'm just gonna tell Tarhun, it's like, you realize what you believe is a myth. Hell, your own leader is a fucking slaver. You people act like you are so high and mighty, but you're as corrupt as anyone else. As corrupt as those gods that you say fuck you over.
Oh, Tarhun also hates slavers too. He can't be a slaver. He wouldn't. Ah!
You wouldn't.
He's very conflicted.
Oh. Not Michael.
Next, you'll be trying to tell me he's a frog.
Well, Vharik almost became one of his fucking slaves, and you sit here and defend this man.
Not defending. I'm like,
I'm not saying you're defending him, I mean as in Tarhun's defending the slaver.
Mr. Michael.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to go speak to Michael about this. I'm sure it can't be true. But Vharik's too strong to be a slave anyway.
Well, I found him in the cage.
Thanks for your 2 cents.
But he's like, I'm helping.
No one believes you. Quiet, God lover.
You shut up, you.
Oh God.
You call her a god lover, but I mean, she's done more for this town and others than what your group has done. Where are they right now? Why didn't they come help?
They're like, look, we'll go sort this out.
I'll just walk past him and just
Thank God.
ignore him.
I look at Vharik and I'm like, he's got some fire. Maybe he'll make a great barbarian.
I just like how Tarhun's completely forgotten about his god rage with Phaedra.
he's
Tarhun
out
gets
of race as
distracted.
well. I'm also guessing that the 12 perception didn't pick up anything, like scuff marks or anything.
Nope.
No. Okay, cool. She'll hop
No
back
trace. Vilius seems to have disappeared without trace.
over. Well, fuck.
This move's pretty good for a bloke with a peg leg.
It is. It's impressive, honestly.
I'll make sure. Yeah, Vharik, you're gonna live, right?
Yeah, I'm alright for now. I'm fine. It's the scratches. I'm pissing out blood out of my neck.
I give him like the old like a little bit of a trap squeeze. I'm like, all right, mate, you're good then, and slap him on the back as well. Stand up, look around, and I'm like, Bilius, we need to ride home.
I run
Give me a
bloody...
persuasion.
Oh God, okay.
Oh.
Why would he come back?
I'm
on
that
that?
persuade.
Purely
Really
because
took a
Zolmos
liking to you,
he's very
almost.
persuasive.
Yeah, really took a liking to him.
You don't know what he's getting up to right now.
Oh my god.
Not great.
Bro, you're out.
Even with a 7.
You pause and just listen for a second. Nothing. Nothing. You can hear the crackle of the flames from the fire here still burning brightly. You can hear just ever so quietly some people crying out from the fleet that's just off the coast here, calling out commands and nothing else other than that. As you go climbing, squelching back over the top of the Slaad body that like shifts, and you're like, "Whoa, careful!" underneath your feet.
Yeah, as I like sort of stumble over, I'm like, your dad wouldn't have to have a boat there, Atticus.
I'm just gonna come over and start.
As you stumble over the top of the Slaad, you hear a
What?
Perception. I want to perceive
looking underneath the Slaad body, you can see Bilius's head peeking out from underneath, and he's just like, "Oh!"
I just crouch down just by myself and go, now, you tried to hit my sister, didn't you? And I pull my rapier out very slowly.
I'm gonna run over thinking the Slard's still alive and drive a sword into it.
Oh, he's lucky that Phaedra's
Alright,
between two
what up?
people.
First up, roll an attack at advantage, I would say, because he's currently prone. And then I'm going to get you to roll a d4 to figure out which square of this Slaad you hit.
At advantage.
At advantage.
At advantage, so one more roll.
Ooh.
Yep, okay. Roll a d4, so he's on a 1. Enough, so you jam it into the
Derek.
not into Derek, but right between Derek's feet, into one of the like the fires of the Slaad. The sword just just bottoms out onto the stone
You're
underneath.
like a sword move.
Okay.
There's always
If I said that, I'm going to also stab it.
Oh, goddamn.
I'm also going to stab it because I just seen Vharik.
Yep, makes sense to me. All right, roll at advantage.
As this is happening, I go, I quickly go, if you don't fucking come out of here and submit, one of these swords are going to go through you and try and intimidate him.
Phaedra's poking over at Atticus, is like, hey! Get back here!
As you're saying that, Tarhun's axe, Tarhun's sword just jams through the body of the Slaad, and Billy's like, "Yar, yar, yar, that be my kidney, I believe, and that's for the drinking. Yar, okay.
And all I say
I'll be
is,
surrounded."
I look at the Slaad and I like Vharik's like, "Oh, it's still alive." I'm like, "Ah, frog!" And I jump and then fucking like two-hand drive the fucking sword through the Slaad's head, not realizing that someone's on me.
I go, no, Tarhun, wait!
As Billy is like, give me another attack roll, just to see if this second hit's gonna hit poor little Bilius.
Advantage, isn't it?
Yep, at advantage, because he's prone, like crawled underneath this
Why?
slashed up Slaad.
That was a great
This
place to
Slaad's
hide. None of us
this
knew
Slaad
that,
is
right?
making noises. I mean, this Slaad is talking. Yep, roll.
Oh, Jesus.
The shot comes back down, just like
I'm looking at Bilius right now, and I'm gonna see a sword go through his face.
he's still up, but you can see this sword is like pinned clean through his chest, just down to the ground, just coughs blood out onto you as you're leaning down talking to him. It's like, oh yeah, get it out, and like rolls free and rolls out from underneath this Slaad, trying to like crawl his way between Zolmos and Derek. Like, yar, okay, I surrender, please.
Oh,
stop
Phaedra's like
stabbing me."
this. It's like,
No, wait. I look down. I'm like, the Slaad had eaten Bilius.
Yes, Tarhun, you saved Bilius. You saved him.
I don't care.
I now that he's down there and he's out, I grab Bilius by his hair and reef him back and go, "All right, mate, we need to talk."
Yar, you're damn right you do. He like holds up one of his hands and one of his hooks. He's like, Yar, you're damn right we do. Fuck's going on with you celestial folk?
Can Phaedra come up and intimidate him as well in front of Zolmos? So Zolmos can do the talking. She's just gonna be like, you fucked with Calliope.
Your wing's still out.
Give me a intimidation check, but he's just like, Yar, she tried to get into me head like some of them witches of the ocean. They'd make you sail up on the rocks. She's one of them sirens.
Jesus Christ.
I look at
It was in self-defense, I tell you.
as I'm holding him by his hair, I go, you know what? She's done that to me a few times. I understand, but at the same time, fucking dumbass. I'm going to also make sure my dagger comes out and I put it to his neck. I look at Atticus and I go,
Almost has got an evil.
no, I'm not going.
I get it, yeah.
Trying to hit Calliope. I look at Atticus and I'm like, do we make him shut up or do we bribe him to shut up? Which one
I
would you
think we
prefer?
make him.
We're not murderers.
We're not murderers, no. But he
But
did
make
try
him
and hurt Calliope.
remember this.
Take his other hand.
Yeah, we needed that other hand for God's sake. I don't want a second. Thank you very much. I want to keep this hand.
I go,
Bilious, the party seems to want to get rid of you, but I firmly believe that would be murder.
I
did
look at
act-
Atticus and I agree that murder is not right.
I just
firmly
want
agree with you, mate.
him to know that fucking up with one of us is not going to be taken lightly.
Yeah, I can tell I'm full of holes right now.
Fine, I'll-
I'm gonna.
Vharik overhears that he's like laid hands on Calliope. He's gonna charge over, grab him by the throat, and just hold him over the edge.
Can I
Right,
I want
I'm
to
gonna-
give
hang
him
on.
a good
No, hang
scar, like visible scar.
That's right. I'm gonna say Zolmos, you're kind of taking the lead on this intimidation interrogation.
Yeah.
Give me an intimidation check at advantage for everyone, pretty much.
Four
Like,
way.
just surrounding him. This chatter about, oh, should we kill him? Should we let him go?
I think it's 10.
Oh, really?
That's with a +5. That's pretty upsetting.
Say, yeah, I don't believe that you'd be killing me. I brought you all the way here. If you want to lift back to the town, you'll have to deal with me.
I go to him, what makes you think we can't fucking operate a boat?
Well,
I'm gonna say calm down, Zolmos. Bilious, what you saw, you are correct. It's celestial powers. These people didn't ask for these powers, though. They were cursed with them. Do you think it's fair that they should be punished just because they are cursed?
Just gonna look
I
at
go,
Atticus and be like,
yeah!
what does he know?
Tell Zolmos to shut up.
give me a persuasion check at advantage.
I go, look, if there is a god,
Good
how
answer.
about you
Persuading all of
smite
us.
him?
Persuasion or intimidation. Deception, whichever you like. Because I mean, they could be. I mean, you probably got the same score for both of them, but
Jason, you I do not. Oh wait, hang on.
persuasion
while
or,
this-
you I do.
or deception.
While this is going on, Derek is gonna like walk up to him and be like, "Well, yeah, you know what? Pea crabs are miniature crabs that spend their whole lives inside of oysters, clams, and mussels. They are named this because they're the size of a pea." And then he like walks back.
He turns, he's like, Yar, Derek, you be knowing something. Do you know that lobsters never actually stop growing? The only reason they aren't giant is because us fools dig them up and we eat them. They're delicious though, but they do get to be giants.
We
You
dig
see
up
him-
lobsters.
You see him start to write this down in a little notebook that he's got and going, "Oh, shit, that's a good one."
Nice.
I got
He turns back and
18.
he's like,
Wait, now you can transform into a giant lobster?
no, he can't.
He can. Can, I heard you
Mr.
say it.
Atticus, that does sound like something those foul gods would do with their cursing.
Exactly. So all they're doing is using their powers that they have been cursed to better the mankind. They shouldn't be punished for something like that.
What is he
Don't you
talking
agree?
about?
It'll be the equivalent of us punishing you just because you refuse to give us a lift home.
Yeah, that be do making sense, I guess. But I don't trust ye folks still.
That's
Let me keep
fine.
my eyes on you, and
All-
you're not
all
welcome
we-
to stay in my shipwright. You'll have to find your own beds tonight if we get back.
That's
But
fine.
I'll take ye back. But I be watching you very closely.
I'll be watching you.
Oh, I
That's
be
fine,
watching you, but
Bilius.
my eyes
Every-
keen from the ocean.
If everything
I
goes
see.
according to plan, you won't have much to do with us, and we will be on our merry way. We
Just how
honestly
I
came
like
here, dropped fur felts off to you, and that was it.
Lumber. You drop lumber off to you.
The felts
Yep,
will-
that's what I said. Don't ever question me again, Bilius.
Like I
Calliope's
be
gonna
as drunk
say-
as I be. But alright, I guess
And
I'll
think,
just be keeping my eyes on you. And I'll make sure some of the other guard can keep my eyes on you too.
I'll let go of the knife from his throat. And then, because I know that we just stabbed him twice, I'll fucking reluctantly go, "You don't deserve this." And I'll slap
You're getting
healing word.
slapped. Don't kill him. No, don't.
No, I slap him on the back as hard as I can, knowing I'm giving him a healing word.
For 6 points of healing.
And Tarhun just drops in at the end because everyone's giving out facts. He's got his he's standing on the dead Slaad's head, and he's like, "Do you know that a Slaad is just a giant grung?
a what?
They're the little
me a-
lizard people, the little
Oh.
amphibian people."
Give me a deception check.
I'm rolling insight.
He's, he believes it. Like this isn't even. He's not even lying. He swears that is a fact.
No, that's when he wins.
But you're just getting the slightest hint that. I mean, he definitely believes it. Weirder things have happened. I mean, maybe they could be related. You swear, like Atticus, you know that they're not from the same plane of existence, but maybe just
They're both
maybe they have a
rocks.
common ancestor. But you're pretty sure not. Pretty sure? Deep down, there is that question of just maybe.
That's what I need, it's a seed of doubt.
A seed of doubt into your mind.
Only good frog's a dead frog.
That's very
Um,
easy.
But
So-
it is getting fairly late here, and I need to wake up early in the morning. So, having defeated the Slaads,
Phaedra wants to give Vharik a fist bump. We're the most
Convince
damaged
Bilius-
out of all of them. And I'll punch it through, like, past his face to get to Vharik.
so you've currently convinced Bilius to still side with you and give you a lift back home. The two Shining Legion soldiers have gone downstairs to search for any survivors. As you can still see, the burning flames in the nearby town seem to be starting to shrink. As you can see, a couple of the medium-sized vessels are pulled up at docks, and sailors are rushing into the town with swords and various harpoons and weaponry drawn, and look like they're starting to extinguish some of the burning flames. As you can see, the large vessel that is the Maelstrom just off to the north, sending more and more boats and sailors into the town, and a couple of smaller boats coming in have just come in underneath into the caves. That is where we shall leave off for tonight.
Good game.
Well done for defeating my Slad problem and not dying.
Well,
Although, well, just for Vharik. Very just.
We were on a way. We were going to save him. We were.
Nah, he walked it off.
Yeah, well,
He walks it
yeah,
off,
I know,
as
he
any good
did.
barbarian does.
Barbarian healing.
But yes, thank you very much for the game, everybody, and we'll play again probably next weekend. We'll see. Whenever we can find time to play again. GG.
Good
Alright.
game.
Next
Catch us later.
Good night.
Like,
Thanks for
Bye.
watching. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, Brooker.